Now, what if I told you you could use exactly the same marketing as companies like Gap, like Walmart, Dell, Coca-Cola, Amazon, Starbucks, Microsoft, and loads of others? You'd be interested, right? Well, what if I also told you that you could do it for free? Now, you might not be able to afford an ad in the halftime of the Super Bowl just yet, but you can use exactly the same marketing channel and tactics as some of the world's most prolific marketers for absolutely free. Now, I'm talking about Facebook, but most importantly, I'm talking about using Facebook the right way for your business. Now, Facebook is one of the most misunderstood marketing channels I have ever worked with, which is a huge bonus for you because I'm about to make it crystal clear for you. So, as you probably know, Facebook has a huge audience. It's the #1 site in the US and one of the most popular sites in every country in the world. It's still growing, and it's pretty clear that it's not going to disappear anytime soon. Now, you probably also know that a lot of businesses are having huge success with Facebook, using it to reach brand new customers and engage with existing ones. And because I think it's so important that you understand what Facebook can do for your business, I've put together some videos that will show you everything you need to know about how to get started using Facebook to promote and build your business, how to get set up the right way, and the major slip-ups that you really need to avoid. But in all my years of marketing, I have never seen a strategy that polarizes people as much as social media. Some people think it's an amazing way to get new customers for free, and others think it's just a complete waste of time. Now, a lot of people get social media wrong, but the one thing that has been proven time and time again is that when you get it right, Facebook, and I am just talking about Facebook here, can be a great source of new customers. It can get your customers buying from you more, and it can get your customers to recommend you to their friends and be happy to do so. And you probably know that this is the best kind of endorsement that you can get. And above all, almost everything on Facebook is totally free. But as I said, you've got to know how to get it right, and that's what I'm going to teach you in these videos. Now, we've been successfully using Facebook for business growth for the last few years that you must avoid to make sure you're not shut down. So, the moral of the story is that you have to follow Facebook's rules to the letter. In fact, they can and will suspend your account even if you haven't actually broken any specific rules. It's all about the spirit of the rules and being a good Facebook citizen. And this is where so many business owners go wrong when marketing themselves on Facebook. But that's not really a surprise, because what amazes me is that there is still a ton of advice and training out there from people who tell you to do exactly these things that will get you banned without you even realizing you're doing anything wrong. Now, they might work for a few days or a few weeks, but sooner or later your account will get banned and all your hard work will go to waste. Have you ever heard of being Facebook slapped? Well, this is exactly what this means. Now, I know you don't want your hard work to go to waste, so to save you from this major hassle, let's take a look at some of these dodgy practices that you should avoid at all costs. Now, the first one we covered briefly in the last video, but it's so important I'm including it again. Don't use a personal profile for your business. Now, a lot of people do this, but it's the quickest way to fail. Now, the easiest way to tell if your profile or somebody else's is a personal profile is to look on the left-hand side. If you see friends listed, then it's a personal profile and you need to get that changed right away. If you want more information on this, I definitely recommend you check out video 1 from the links above. Second, don't add people you don't know as friends on Facebook. So don't go trying to network with people who you don't know or who don't know you. Because did you know that Facebook keeps a close eye on the number of people that actually ignore your friend requests? Too many ignores, and guess what? You're banned. And third, don't send exactly the same message to lots of different people. You know, like copy and paste the same message to all your friends telling them about your new website or product. Facebook will think you're a spammer, and guess what? You'll be banned. Now, the next warnings are all about Facebook ads. These are the ads you pay a little bit for, which appear on the right-hand side of every Facebook screen. Now, my company has had fantastic success with Facebook ads. Our ads have been shown hundreds of millions of times, and we've generated leads for our clients well into the hundreds of thousands. Now, you've probably heard that Facebook ads can be an amazing source of new business. You can target very specific people with outstanding accuracy, and they're often much cheaper than Google AdWords. But there's some funny rules here too, and if you don't play by these rules, your accounts will be blocked, and this fantastic source of new business will be closed to you forever. So, fourth then, don't mess with your ads, or as my dad would say, no funny business. You see, Facebook will always check your adverts and websites before approving your ads. They have pretty strict rules about what you can and can't advertise and what must and must not appear on your website that people arrive at when they click on your advert. So if you change the look of your page after your ad has been approved, or send visitors to a completely new page instead, Facebook will block your account. You see, some sneaky people will get Facebook to approve their ad based on advertising a really friendly looking website, but then once Facebook have approved the ad, they switch it to a really spammy website. Do you see what I mean? Now, you might think that you wouldn't be sneaky like this, but lots of people change their websites around for testing purposes, and even this can trigger a serious problem with Facebook. Fifth, no robots, so don't use automated tools to manage your Facebook ads. There are tools out there that promise to create thousands of ads in just seconds and manage everything for you while you just count your money. Well, have you ever heard the phrase that if something sounds too good to be true, then it probably is? Do you think it maybe applies here? Yes, it does. Now, the tools themselves do work okay, but Facebook just doesn't allow them. They don't want robots manipulating their systems, and of course it's pretty easy for them to realise that a person couldn't possibly create thousands of ads in a matter of minutes, and when their system decides you're a robot, you guessed it, you're banned for good. And finally, and this one trips up so many business owners using Facebook ads, if you get your Facebook ad disapproved too many times, you're banned for good. After 5 times, you get extra scrutiny, 10 times or more, and that's it, you're done. They believe that if you have too many ads rejected, then you're just not the kind of advertiser that they really want on their website. Now, if you've used Facebook ads or Google AdWords or any other pay-per-click advertising before, you'll know that your ad can get easily rejected for a whole load of different reasons. Most of these are very minor and it's very easy to fix, but the difference with Facebook is that they only allow you to have a very small number of these tiny mistakes before you're out for good. So there you have it, 6 easy traps you can fall into if you follow bad advice about marketing on Facebook. Now, if you're wondering how often this happens, well, just Google it and you'll find thousands of people experiencing these problems and venting online because there's no way to get hold of Facebook. I held a webinar just a few days ago where I was talking about this, and one of the people on the call said they had their account blocked by Facebook for doing just one of these things.